Hey, what's up guys? This is Ray just bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 Call of Duty gameplay. We're going to be playing some domination on Resistance this time. And I just wanted to talk about my opening route real quick. Obviously, just run over to A, take that real quick. But me and my friend Ryan right here are going to head down these stairs, take out anyone that's heading from C up towards A. He's going to run under that bridge, and then I'm going to head up on top of this position right here. What this does is while he's on B, he's actually just prone behind the boxes, and I'm going to, or kneeling behind the boxes, and I'm just going to be taking up this position back here that's pretty hard to beat from any spot on this map. And what I'm going to be doing is making sure none of the enemies can get a clean shot on him or even get close to him. Even if I'm up in that position, even if I were to lose the gunfight, it's going to take the enemy so long to get me out of that position that my team's almost guaranteed to take that C flag every single time we do this. So this is generally what we do, even if it's even in a game where you just have two players. It's an easy route to take, and it's as long as you can make it down the stairs without dying, you're almost guaranteed to take it every time. But what I wanted to talk about in this video mainly is I think this is going to be a first video in a new series I'm starting called The Easiest MOAB You'll Ever Earn. And I'm going to go through each map, a couple different game types, and find what's the easiest way to get a MOAB. And like I said, my playstyle, you don't have to be Sandy Ravage or take out 50 people with a shotgun to be able to earn these kill streaks like the MOAB. Anyone can do what I'm doing here. You just need to know how to control the engagement and how to get into those good positions in which you're almost guaranteed to win the gunfight every time. On these stairs right here, which is a great place to engage people at, you want to be down, back away from the concrete pillars right there. You want as little as your body showing as you possibly can the entire time. I see this all the time, people come up right to the edge on those and just stand right up against them. All you're doing is you're covering your legs at that point. You still have an easy chest shot or headshot on anyone that's hiding behind that like that. But if you stay at the bottom with just your head barely peeking over the top, you're going to have a huge advantage because there's no good cover on the other side of that wall for the enemy to take, and all they can see of you is a tiny sliver at the top of your head. And you can say that's cheap, you can say that's whatever, but it's the way all Call of Duties have ever worked. And that's because if you don't know, in Call of Duty, it's not like Battlefield where your gun is basically where you would normally hold a gun. It's at shoulder level. That's where the bullets actually come out. But in Call of Duty, the bullets actually really come out of the top of your head. Like, they look like they're coming out, but if you come up to that the top of those stairs and just barely look over, the enemy's only going to be seeing the top of your head. And they call it head glitching, but it's not really a glitch. This has been in Black Ops, it's been in Modern Warfare 2, it's been in back to COD 4. It's just always the way COD has always worked. So, oh, cool trick right here. Notice that truck's on fire. I actually shoot it right before it explodes, thus saving my teammate. If you don't know this, if you shoot a vehicle, it becomes basically your explosive, and just like your own grenades, you can't kill teammates in non-hardcore game modes. So since I shot that, it became my explosive, which could still kill me, but since I wasn't near it, it just ended up saving my ally. So if you're ever running by and see some cars that are on fire, just pop a bullet into it, and you can save your teammates a lot of hassle. But just talking about getting the easiest MOAB on this level, what you want to do is control C. I like that opening route. You're generally going to get 2 or 3 kills plus take A and C. Then you want to control that point and push up towards A, but you never want to take the third point. If you control C and B, you don't want to take A. And right now I'm trying to push up and take A, but I'm kind of worried about this guy I see on my UAV. So I'm going to deal with that. But I also see these people on my motion sensor that are pushing back towards C. And the reason I actually abandon A and run towards C is no one else is in position to take or defend C at the moment. So if I were to take A and they took C, all we would do is switch the spawns, in which we would just force force our team to spawn up towards A when they die, and their team to spawn down towards C, which is not the position we're looking for. We like to control C. A is a hard position to push out of, and that's actually why we, at the very beginning of the game, moved down from A and took C. This is just the area you want to control, is the top of A. If your team's able to control B, you don't need to take A at all. But we're actually getting right here towards the MOAB. Get a good position down below him, hidden. Come up, wipe out 3 guys, earning the MOAB. And that's been the easiest MOAB you can earn on Resistance. And I just wanted to talk about the MOAB real quick. I know a lot of people haven't earned MOABs. It took me a while before I earned one, and I had to consciously think about it because for a while when Modern Warfare started, I'd never seen one, and I didn't do a lot of research into it, so I wasn't exactly aware that the MOAB was out there. And when it was, it was the best day ever. So I had to run out and try to get MOABs, which didn't go too well for a while. But you know, once you get understand how many kills you're going for, and that I have a couple assault MOABs, which are fun. But it's so much easier when you're running support, just because you can get that scavenger and get all the perks, and you actually don't spend half the game in kill streaks. I've had a lot of games where it could easily have turned into a MOAB if I hadn't spent 10 minutes of the domination game in kill streaks. So if you want to go for a MOAB, I definitely recommend Specialist. The only map in which I would say you can even run Assault with it and still get a MOAB is going to be Mission. And I'll have that video coming out soon. I already have that gameplay set up on how to get the easiest MOAB on Mission, and I promise you it's a lot easier than this map is. So there's my first death. I get beat in that gunfight. I ran off C earlier. I gave up that position because there were too many people coming at me. I kind of regret that decision, but no one's perfect. So yeah, like I said, I plan on doing this kind of a video on every single one of the maps. I probably won't get to Downturn, honestly. I hate that map. If anyone else out there hates Downturn, thumbs up the video, because worst map they've ever put in a Call of Duty game. Like I said, I'll have the mission one out soon. It's a very, very easy spot. I mean, if getting a MOAB like this still seems a little hard for you, or you want to try an easier one, the mission one, I can guarantee you, if you have decent aim, you can get this almost every single time. And just talking about series, something I wanted to mention is I actually have a couple more series planned. If y'all like the idea of me doing these MOABs on every map, trying to show you an easy way to get through it, I definitely have a couple more ideas for series that I'm going to have out, so definitely a lot more videos going to be coming out from me. I'm hoping to try to get 4 to 5 videos a week, something along those lines. Just something I wanted to mention about this map is, if you don't, on domination at least, if you don't end up controlling a 2 points very, very well, you're going to end up doing what we do for most of the rest of the game, is running around point to point, capping a point, then losing a point, capping a point, then losing a point. What me and my friends call these maps is a triangle domination map. If you want to think about a map like Mission, where you're going to have C at the very back, B's in the middle, and A is up front, that's just a normal domination map. These were much more common in Modern Warfare 2, and especially Black Ops, where almost all the maps was just the points are in these straight lines. So you take your point, then you take B, and then you defend B, and there's no really way they can get to the back starting point that you have. Unlike on Resistance and most of the maps in Modern Warfare 3, where people are going to be able to attack both points at once because they're formed in more of a triangle. If you have your entire team on B on this map, there's no way you can defend C or A. Same with C or A. You're just not going to be able to defend your second point from that position, so you have to break up your team more. While I do enjoy lined maps like Mission or a lot of the older maps, for the sake of you can just get massive kill deaths because you and your team can just lock down a position, stopping them from even getting close to B. It made it a lot easier to do that. It does make it a lot more competitive having these triangle maps or these circle capping maps. Sorry about this screen darkening there. That was because I recorded this out of the vault. I've ordered longer USB cables so I can actually hook up my recorder to my TV, but they're not here yet, and so that won't happen soon in the future. Sorry I had to record this all out of the vault. But actually, I wanted to mention that spot I was just in. If you look to the right now, that spot up above C, where I only went that one time, I actually despise that spot in just because it's a bad position to cover C. It feels like you have cover, but every time you go up there, to actually shoot down, you have to remove yourself from the cover up there, and you're just an open target standing up on an elevated platform, basically saying, shoot at me. But this has been my first video in the easiest MOAB you'll ever earn. If you like the series, thumbs it up. If you want to see more of it, please subscribe. This has been Raid Jest. You have a great day.